Hello, here is Crafty Carol with another little short video. I've been making these. Actually, all the products I'm using are now retired, but it's a great way to use up some of your 6x6 paper. I got the idea from the wonderful Sam Hammond, and this is just my design on it. They're little boxes of gorgeous little chocolate Easter eggs. So, how to make these, I'm just going to show you very quickly how to do it. You need, first of all, a bit of 6x6 DSP. You can use the full 6x6, in which case you want to score it slightly differently. But I'm using 6 by 5.25. And I'm just going to score on the long side, just use the right end of it, at 1, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 5 1/2. Then I'm going to turn it 90 degrees and I'm going to score it at 1, at 3 1/2, and then at 4 3/4. So that's all the scoring you do. If you had 6x6 paper, you want to score it at 1, 4 1/4, and then 5 1/2, and it just makes a slightly taller box. Which I do have somewhere, so you can see the difference in the size. I haven't finished decorating this one. Just has it's a taller box. But I actually prefer the slightly smaller boxes because it fits the right number of eggs that I want to do, so that's why I'm using this paper. So once we've got all our scoring done, I've got to make sure I put my scoring tool away so I don't lose it. And I've now lost my scissors, there we go. So once we've got this away, we want to fold and burnish all the score lines, but first I'm going to cut out the corner, which is the little thin strip on the 6-inch side, the little thin strip, I'm just going to take a piece out of that corner and just a fraction off the top of that. Make that even. That's better. To the score line. So that is all the cutting I need to do at the moment. So first thing we're going to do is score all of these. Trying to decide which I want on the outside. I think this is better on the outside. So I'm going to just fold, and you can burnish with a bone folder if you want to, but I find just folding and creasing with your fingers is enough for this. So I'm going to fold all of those fold lines. Do the same with these. Now, when I get to this top one, I want to fold it the opposite way. So I'm going to fold it over like that. You can score it on the other side, which helps a bit, but I find it's perfectly okay just to do it that way. Then the final bit of cutting, I'm just going to, on the bottom here, just going to cut up all the score lines to the first horizontal score line. So those 3 vertical score lines I'm going to cut because that's the bottom of the box. And then it's about sticking it together. So all I need is some tear and tape. My roll is running out, so I'm hoping it'll be enough here. Yeah, just about. So we'll have a piece on there. Oh, it has run out. That's the end of the roll. I should just get my other roll. Luckily, I have one ready. Oops. I have my new tear and tape roll. So let's try that again. So just going to tear up there. It's now sticking to me, of course. Lost my pokey tool. There we go. So just going to get that out. Now, when you're folding and scoring, should have mentioned, just be really careful that you do fold so that it's even. Then I'm going to stick that edge together. So that forms my box, just like that. Then I'm going to form the bottom. And for that, I just need a little bit of glue. So I'm going to put some glue on that tab, fold the sides in, add glue to those, fold the top over, making sure it's nice and square. Beautiful. And then using my bone folder, just going to go in, press that down, make sure it's okay. So this is going to form the top of the box. So the first thing to do before I put it all up is fill it with some chocolate eggs. And I find 11 or 12 go in. That's 1, 2, I don't know, 6, something like 10 in there. So that just fits nicely. Then to form the top, I'm going to squeeze the sides in. Squeeze it together so it's quite full. I can feel the egg up to there, but the sides will just come in like that, and then it just folds over. Now on these, because I'm using them for to give to my clients, I've actually stuck that down with tape, but you don't have to. You could put a clip on it or just leave it as it is, and then all that remains is to decorate it. So I've already stamped these. This is a retired set. So I've got my Happy Easter sentiment. I know it's after Easter, but it isn't quite coming up. There we go. It is out. So I'm going to stick Happy Easter across there. And then you can use dimensionals if you want, but I'm just using the fast fuse for now. And then my bunny on there. And there's my little box to go with my others. So I've only got, that's 4. I've got 26 more of these to do. So I'll leave you and get on with that. If you want to sign up for my emails, get my regular emails and get notification when I put a new video up, please go to my website, craftycarolscards.co.uk, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye for now.